Earlier on this year, we looked at some of the worst AFL predictions that have ever been made, and now today we're going to be looking at some of the best AFL predictions that have ever been made. This video was suggested by Dawson_edits, so go subscribe to him, the link will be down below. We're going to be looking at the 3 best predictions of all time here today, and without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright, to get things started, we're going back to 2005 in this famous semi-final clash, Geelong vs Sydney at the SCG, and obviously this game is known for the Nick Davis clutch last quarter. He kicked 4 goals in the final quarter to get Sydney over the line for a comeback victory, and he kicked one in the final 20 seconds of the game. Now you're going to be wondering, what is the crazy prediction here? A guy in the crowd had a sign and it said, "Nick Davis, come to save us." Or it might have said, "Davis, come to save us," whatever it was. But that is just crazy. You could have brought that sign to any match. It could have been for any player. And some weird coincidence, Nick Davis kicked 4 goals in the final quarter, not just one to win the game. He kicked 4 miraculous goals and won Sydney that game, and Sydney ended up winning the premiership that season. So that's mind-blowing stuff. We're only getting started. That's 3rd on today's list. The next 2 are even crazier, and let's get straight into number 2. So at number 2, we have Brendan Gale, the Richmond CEO, who back in 2010 said that Richmond will win 3 premierships by the year 2020. What exactly happened? Richmond won 3 premierships by the year 2020. It's incredible. He got it perfect. No one gave him a chance. Gary Lyon was giving him nothing. He did not believe a word that Brendan Gale said that day. I'll show you the clip here right now.
Have you got the stock in place now that'll see you through the really difficult rebuilding process that which the rules and regulations allow for over the next few years?
I'm really confident we've got a core group of young guys that are talented enough to be part of 11th premiership. I'm really confident in the kids we've brought into the system this year, and the Dustin Martins of these sorts of guys I think will be very good players for the club. But more importantly, some of the guys at the back end of the draft, I think they've recruited really wisely. But clearly, Gary, we have to go to the draft and we have to exercise our judgment very carefully. We have to make the right decisions because
you've got to make the right decisions, mate, because you're talking about 3 flags by 2020.
Absolutely, we've got to make the right decisions in the most competitive sport just about in the world, and one of the most competitive phases in our eras in the history of the game. And I make no apologies for the fact we want to be the best football club. We want to be the greatest.
You cop some flack about the fact that you put a document, an internal document that got out earlier than you would have liked, spoke of a membership target of 75,000, 3 flags in 2020, and over this 5-year plan or 10-year period.
It starts with a vision, and we're not here just to compete. No one is. There's no point. You might as well pack up and go, no, I'm not embarrassed. I'm actually proud of that. And we've got a vision to compete and to be the best on the field, the best off the field. If we're not locked into that, we might as well pack up and go home.
A lot of Tiger supporters would say they've heard it all before.
But if we can't build the capacity of our club over the next 5 years, some real muscle and horsepower, we're not going to get there. It's going to take a lot longer. So we've got to improve our footy performance. We've got to make 3 final series over the next 5 years. We've got to build our commercial strength, reflected in a whole range of measurements, but notably membership, Gary. And we've got to manage our finances better. We've got to retire debt. And if we can do that, I think we're well on the way to ticking those boxes.
So yeah, pretty amazing stuff. Brendan Gale predicted Dusty to be a star, predicted Richmond to have 3 flags by 2020. They won in 2017, of course. 2019 and 2020, yeah, that's crazy stuff. Even to predict 1 or 2 flags in a 5 or 10 year span is incredible. To predict 3, exactly 3, by the exact year is just another level. So massive prediction from Brendan Gale there, but this is still not as crazy as number 1, which in my opinion is the craziest AFL prediction of all time. Okay, so coming in at number 1, we have Harry Taylor. Now, Harry Taylor was, of course, a Geelong 2 or 3 time premiership player. I believe it was 3. But he was a great defender, but he could switch up forward as well, but that's besides the point. On a footy show, I think it was before the footy or something, he predicted this right here.
We should have, because on last Friday nights before the game, grand final edition, one man predicted it.
Yeah.
His name is Harry Taylor from Geelong, and we should have listened to Harry.
Yeah.
I'm back in the draw and then come back next week and Collingwood by 10 points.
Okay. Did you dream that or something?
No, I just sort of had a feeling this week sort of that's going to happen, so I'm backing that in.
You know what? I'm actually going to go and put $1 million on Collingwood for 10-point win.
So yeah, leading into the 2010 grand final, Harry Taylor predicted the game would be a draw and then Collingwood would go on to win the next week. There's only been 3 draws in VFL AFL history, and it happened to be in 2010 when Collingwood played the Saints. It's massive. There hadn't been a draw since 1977 before that game, in a grand final, of course. And Harry Taylor, is he from the future or something? Because that's freaky. That's freaky stuff. I think people said also that Harry Taylor might have said that Richmond would win the 2017 premiership. I'm not sure if that's exactly true. Feel free to comment below if it is or not, but also feel free to comment if there was any other crazy predictions that I've missed. Hope you guys enjoyed. It was just a short and sharp video today. Make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah, we are almost at 1.1k already, which is insane. And yeah, we've got the stuff for the giveaway. I'm just going to show you right here, right now. So we've got the items for the giveaway. We've got a sealed album, and then there's a bunch of doubles right here in the back. A bunch of doubles cards that'll be going to you, whoever comes in second place, and a brand new box of Team Coach for the winner. Brand new, it's sealed. It's special. Make sure to enter the giveaway. The link will be down below to that video. And the giveaway will be this Sunday on Father's Day. Sunday, September the 3rd. And we'll let you know what time that'll be in the next few days. Yeah, make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.